you so much. I love the energy. So right now, we'll be moving on, and I'll be inviting the esteemed convener of today's event, the indefatigable and amiable Mrs. Topek Chongobuga with a huge clap. Let's all come on.
Thank you so much, Walter. Nice to meet you all. We're still expecting a few more people, as you can see, with the empty seats. We would have any empty seats in this house today. But hey, you're okay. Thank you for getting here on time. And because we're all respecting one another's time, we are the ones who get it working on time, and we're starting on time.
It's still low, but
Welcome,
let me use my power bank.
So,
Because I'm thinking you should.
we're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate the impact of the summit. The impact of the summit. We're here to celebrate the impact of the Mindset Makeover Club, the Mindset Transformation Program that we started in November last year. We're piloting it with about 30 schools across Lagos State. So those of you here won't have experienced it, but you're going to hear from those who have. So that's why you're here. So bear with me. Let me get my tablet and while they're sorting out the tech on the screen. Well, essentially, let me get my tablet.
I think you have it.
Where a minor tech issue.
It's in charge, but.
But we'll be there.
This one.
Okay.
Okay, take one.
I'm good. Okay. All right. Okay. Bear with me. Right. So here's the program. If you want to take a screenshot, feel free to do so. But we're going to try and manage. We're going to succeed at managing the time. So when you're giving those who are going to share their stories, who probably aren't here yet, there'll be time very strictly. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot, do so now. But here's what we're going to go through today. We're going to hear from the PERSEC of the Ministry of Education. All right, so what are we here today? So as I alluded to a few moments ago, it's to celebrate the impact. So we have to prove the concept that we all need a mindset shift in this country, and we can start with these young guys, you guys. So that's why we started in November and ran weekly clubs. So hence the name Mindset Makeover Club. So we ran the weekly clubs from November until May, every Wednesday in those 30 schools across Lagos. Now, in order to make sure we're all engaged, attentive, and committed to taking away something meaningful from this session, from this program today, we want to have a quick check-in. So wherever you are, turn to your partner. Don't get up because we don't want to be rowdy. Just turn to your partner and follow these instructions on the screen. We just want to check in that everyone's here. We know you're here physically. We want you to be here mentally as well. So we want to check in. So just make sure that you're ready, and we will have 10 minutes. How much will have our timers? So with your partner, turn to the person beside you, of course, that's your partner, and just ask them that question. What are you good at? No, not like that. When we start. Okay? We're not going to say it out like that. That will be rowdy, right? No. You will turn to the person beside you, that's your partner, for this short exercise, and then you'll just stay quietly where you are, because we don't all need to hear, he or she needs to hear. So you take it in turn. So you first ask him or her, what are you good at? You listen to them. You let them tell you. You let them describe. They have to give you time too, so they're not going to use up all those 10 minutes. So maybe they'll take 2 minutes to tell you what they're good at. And you should be listening. So we want you to practice active listening. Okay? So you listen to them. Don't prejudge what they're about to say. Don't second guess. Don't finish their sentence for them. Just listen, because you want them to reciprocate. So when they told you theirs, well, I'm sure you'll be amazed by whatever it is they're going to be sharing with you. Then you tell them, yes, that's your turn. And then you can, between yourself, just, you know how it is, somebody says something and then it stirs something up in you. So you have a conversation until Let's do that now. I'm going to find a partner. So the person beside you. No noise, just in your small care. Thank you.
I need the power bank. Sorry.
Well done, everyone. 2 minutes more. Ensure you are listening to the person right beside you. I would ask questions. What did the person tell you they are good at? So that's time up. Time up.
I need the power bank. I need to move around.
So, hello. Hi boy, how are you? Can you tell us your name? And you tell us what your partner told you they are good at?
My name is Daniel, and my partner told me is good at Esther Olatunji, saying he knows how to play the treatment and is good in debates.
That's nice. Essay writing, debating, and playing instrument, right? That's a nice one, very creative. Okay, so let's look for your name. Hi girl, and you tell us what your partner told you they are good at.
My name is Monica. I love to dance, to read, and dance.
Oh, nice, to dance. You will dance for us today. Yeah? That's good. Nice. Okay, any other person? Yes. Your name and what your partner told you they are good at? Quickly.
My name is Joy. My partner says she is good in fashion designing.
Do you have another Vicky James in the building? Well done. Thank you everyone. So we have to wrap up the segment right now. And move back. Okay, so I got an information that we have a dancer in our midst today. Where is the dancer? Are you ready to show us some steps? Okay, let's do it like this. If you want the dancer to show us some steps, say I.
Yeah, bye.
Dancer, shall we? No music. Oh, no music. Is there music? Can we get music, sir?
But you need some pass.
Just for 2 minutes. Okay, so let me come about some wax. Hello, my boy.
My name is David. I'm a bachelor's in
Wow, another Michelangelo, right? That's nice. Yes.
My name is Lisa. My partner said she's good at meeting, she's good at judging people, and she's good at keeping her personal things to herself.
This is so much. We have a magistrate in the building. Touching people? Wow. This is amazing. How do you do that? I want to hear from you. How do you judge people? How do you find it easy to judge people?
I'm the assistant.
Okay. The assistant class captain. So they bring anything that happens to the class and you charge them. Oh, that's nice. Okay. We have another person here. Your name?
My partner said she's good at parenting. My name is Esther Olatunji, and my partner says she's good at making you friends, good at communicating, and
This is nice. You know why I love this? Because she actually wrote what her partner told her that she's good at. This is a writer in the house. She Mamanda Adiche. This is nice. Well done, everyone. So do you want me to tell you what I'm good at? Okay. I am good at speaking. I am good at writing. And I am good at cooking because I like food. I am a foodie. Is there any other foodie in the building? Oh, that's nice. Okay, so let me ask quickly. Is there anyone here that would love to show us a very unusual or unique talent? Quickly? Who wants to do that for us? I know we are all talented. Don't be shy, okay? One house.
Sorry.
Yes. Just 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
You're the stars of my believing. You are the air that I'm breathing. I'm beginning and I'm breaking down. You are.
Thank you. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful presentation. Any other person? Okay. Just in 1 minute. Yeah. Okay.
My name is Joy. I'm from Basa 1 Millennium Senior Secondary School. So I'm here to sing a song titled Only You Deserve My Praise. Only you deserve my praises. Only you deserve my worship. Only you love. Only you worthy to be glorified. For we lift your name on high forever.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Okay, it seems we have a lot of singers here.
On is a little poem. So it goes like this. The sun is gone and I am done. The city is fun, but I miss the sun. It's just like a bone in a picture of fun, like maybe take on with an imaginary sun.
That was nice. Sing it right now. Okay, so just one person. We have just a few minutes to round up the segment. One person. Okay.
My name is Christian. My talent is I love to coach. Like never tell God how to do problems, but tell the problem how big your God is. God never sleeps. God's love is like a treasure around you.
Nice, beautiful. And the last person.
My name is Olatunji. I'm from the correctional high school. I like to sing it to reset my strength. You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I see. You are my only love. Seeking you, get precious joy. God to give all I be a fool. You are my only love.
Beautiful. Oh, this has been begging you. Let's see.
My name is Okura Rita from Bangkok, Malaysia. My talent is I am singing reciting poems. So the title of my poem is Addiction. Addiction's grip has grip, destroying lives, keep relationships at stake, all because of poisons consumed. Caused by ambition, a very hard dream. Dreams are killed, hopes are shattered, all because of substances consumed. But there is a way out of the chaos. Help is available, a way to break free. There's a glimmer of hope. Standing together to fight against it, we can try to make it move.
Wow, I love this. This is beautiful. Addiction. That's one of the problems in our society. I love that. Thank you so much. Beautiful renditions, beautiful presentations. God bless you, amazing students. Give yourself a round of applause. So, let me ask once again, why are we here today? Why are we here today? Yes? It's amazing. Why are we here today? Okay, she's not convincing enough. She's not convinced. Okay, why are we here today?
We're here
Mindset Makeover Club to improve our mindset and our physical health.
Amazing! Please give him a round of applause. I love that. I love that. We are here today for Mindset Makeover Summit to improve on our mindset and to become a better person in the society. So to do that, I'll be calling on our able convener once again, a beautiful woman with a heart of gold, a woman of impact, a generational blessing. So with a clap and a shout, let's welcome Mrs. Convention Rosa. We love
Thank you so much. That was awesome. It's good to find out about one another because we all have within us greatness. It's just waiting to come out. So as we have this conversation, we're impacting one another's lives. So it's great to we can do it's great to be doing live at 2023 or the 24th of June 2025, doing live videos in the next few hours. That's how we're going to be spending our life on the social part. So thank you for doing live videos. Okay? Right. So just to give you an overview of the pilot phase, what is it? What is this all about? What's the pilot? What does it mean? How did we get here? Right. So a little story. Someone asked me yesterday, how did the Mindset Makeover Edition come about? So when I was 15, and I think Senator was like that, I was my better. Yeah? So when I was 15, I was involved in a home fire incident. You know, gas, you know in this country, we use gas burners and tunnels and runners, and NEPA had taken the life, and I was looking after my siblings, my mom was home, so I had to go and prepare dinner. So while I was in there, actually, was when the light was taken in the NEPA house while I was in there. And when the light went out, I just said to my little brother, who'd been playing? I was grabbed him by the bed, like, come here and give me a hand. So anyway, he came in and come here with a candle. But because I was already turning on the gas burner, imagine what happened when he came with the candle. So anyway, we were caught in the fire. Hence why I got the scars on my hand and he had some scars too. So for the next 20 years of my life, I was worried about what people would think when they see the scars. And I wasn't living life fully or authentically. Okay? So in my late 30s, I realized that, hang on a minute, you have agency over your life, and that's what I need young people to learn. Actually, all of us. We have agency over our lives. We don't need anyone's permission to show up. Wherever you are, you belong there. So as you are here, I see the ladies, the young ladies as princesses. I see the young guys as princes. Because you are princes and princesses of the Most High God. Okay? So wherever you are, be present. Show up. Don't put your head down, drooping your head. Look up, look at the world in the face. That's what I learned to do. And that's what brought the Mindset Makeover Position. And it's not an NGO. It's just an individual, well, it's a passion of mine. I call it a passion project. It's a ministry. Okay? So, last year we hosted a conference. Maybe some of you were in attendance, maybe some representation from your school, but certainly some of the teachers were in attendance. And we thought, okay, we could do this once a year, come together and share like we've just been doing this morning. But then, God, I'm a Christian, right? God said, no, Nigeria needs more than that. Okay? So, long story short, we wrote to the Commissioner of Education, and the Honorable Commissioner gave us approval. And I said, well, let's just prove the concept. Let's just have a pilot. Let's select a few schools across the district that have a pilot and just show that this is feasible and it's valuable. And we can show you the statistics. We have facilitators, wonderful people in the house. Yeah, remember, every one of us has a purpose for being here at this time in this generation. You don't want to leave this world without making an impact. Nobody's too young to make an impact. And we're talking about good impact. If you don't intentionally set out to make a good, positive impact, you may end up accidentally making and leaving a negative one. Okay? So I've chosen to die empty because none of us is taking anything anymore. So So I'm giving everything I have. Now, money is at the bottom of my list. Money is not at the top of my list. My time is my lifetime. I left my work to be there. I'm losing money, I'm traveling there. We're spending money, we're spending our time. Money is at the bottom. My time is most important, which is why I said I'm going to start. Thank you for doing life with me in this short segment last week. So I need you to pay attention because I didn't come all this way to come and waste my life. When you think time, don't think time, think lifetime. Yeah? Because we'll never be 10 o'clock again on the 24th of June 2025. Okay? So be mindful of how you spend your time. I want to spend my life, trying to spend my life, mind wisely, trying to diet. So I need you to pay attention. That's why you've got notes and you've got a pen. Take notes. Don't just take notes. When you get back, keep looking at your notes. Because that will encourage you to be the best version of yourself wherever you find yourself, okay? So the purpose of the program, Mindset, was to go to school and do more of what we did in the conference, like on a weekly basis. So it's a club. You know how you have options for club, whether it's math club or drama club. This is just one of those clubs that you can choose to attend, to join rather, and then attend weekly. And we would potentially, or ultimately, like to involve your parents. Because this is not something just for young people. It's a whole society thing. We're just going from young people, we want you to go out into your friendship group, your church, your mosque, wherever you are, your family, your parents. Definitely influence them. Have this kind of conversation that we have today. It's a simple as that. There's no science to it. Okay, so we want to improve, by having these conversations, we want you to improve your well-being and your social well-being as well, because you guys need to be sturdy enough for this generation already. It's a social media generation. There's a lot of bad stuff out there on the internet. If you're not built to be resilient and to be wise and sensible, no matter your age, you could be easily influenced negatively. So that's why we're doing it. That's why we're having this conversation. So we got the permission, the approval of the Honorable Commissioner to pilot, to prove the concept, as I said. So we ran the pilot in about 30 schools across the state, started in November and finished in May, not to clash with the exam writing. Okay? So we're looking to ultimately build stronger school community relationships. So we have connections as well. So we're working with NGOs, which we'll find out about a little bit later. So, overview, as I said, 30 schools, right, across 6 districts. Over this November 2024 to May 2025 period, there were 21 sessions that were run. Remember I said weekly sessions, they were run on Wednesday, but when there is a clash with the school's program, they will be run whatever day was for that school. So they localized the syllabus. So we had 21 sessions. Most schools, let me say a third of the schools ran about 75%, and then maybe 1 or 2 did all of the sessions, right? Well, the students are going to be sharing their stories, so you're going to hear from them personally. And yeah, we train the facilitators. And before we come to that, let me do that. We train the facilitators. We had about 4 sessions. We have a WhatsApp group where they can get support. They have access to myself and my team. We have an ambassador who will be introducing during this short session anyway. So the reason we're here today now is, as you can imagine, we had this club run in all of those schools, but we didn't meet all of the students, right? But we want to hear from them. It's one thing for the teachers. We got feedback from some teachers. We got the facilitators there, of course. But it's one thing to hear from them, but it's another to hear directly from the students to tell us how this has really impacted their lives in a good way. Because that's what we want. We want to, because as you can imagine, how you think determines how you live your life. If you're not thinking about your thinking, okay, so I want you to write this down. Write down the word metacognition. M-E-T-A. Meta. C-O-G. N-I-T-I-O-N. Metacognition. What that simply means, and I need you to go and Google it. I need to go and research it. What it means is you need to be thinking about your thinking. Does that make sense? Because if you're just acting without thinking, and then you're not even thinking about the thinking that got you to acting that way, you're not going to change, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. So you need to be thinking about your thinking. You need to be thinking about someone's thinking.
then if you're not being intentional enough to stop yourself, that why am I thinking? If I'm saying to myself, I'm not good at math, and that's just the end of it. So you're quite happy to fail math. When you know that math is a compulsory. Anywhere in the world, I'm sure you've heard about STEM. Math is compulsory. So you're not allowed to fail math, you're not allowed to fail English. So why would you want to get a poor grade? Why would you think that that other student is more intelligent than you? No, they're not. These are some of the conversations these guys had during the pilot. They've discussed how the power of yet, which we're going to have exercises today to do that. You can say, well, I'm not good at maths yet. See, just adding that word, it means that you're saying to yourself, you're encouraging yourself, you're self-motivated. My partner over there told me what she's good at, which is self-motivation. When you're telling yourself, I'm not good at maths yet, you're saying, I'm not good at it yet, but I'm going to find out what I need to do to get better at it. Yeah? Because in this life, every single one of us will have our strengths and our weaknesses. Now, as a wise, clever, smart person who wants to live a fulfilled life, you should find out how you can convert your weaknesses into strength. So I have things that come to me naturally. If you wake me up, no matter what time of the night, I can do these things. But there are some things where, if you wake me up, I will still have to think about what to do or how to do. Some things I just get to do. And we all like that. We have our strengths and weaknesses. Some things come natural, some things need additional effort. It's the power of that additional effort. It's the intentionality. And that comes about with words. Just simple words. Yet. I'm not good at biology yet. Because the person you think is good at biology, they weren't born with more intelligence than you. It just so happens that biology may be their strength, whereas English will be yours. But they're going to study if they're smart, they'll find out a way of making English, adding English to that list of the things they're good at. Does that make sense? Right? So that's why we're having these conversations. And the reason we're here, of course, the panel said we met with her yesterday, she's going to be here today to give us a keynote address, is to showcase those students that we can't have everybody. We have hundreds of students participate. As you can imagine, we can't have everyone that can come and tell us their story. We'll be here for the whole year. Okay? And that's how I want to spend my life. So we've invited, we've nominated students who were engaged. They attended all, if not most of the sessions. Sorry, most if not all of the sessions. They're here to share their truth because we want to know how the journey was. Who were they? So that's something I need you to write down. Write down the phrase, who am I becoming? Even a question. Yeah? Who am I becoming? Keep thinking about that. Because if you're hanging around with people with bad behavior, you need to be asking yourself, this is metacognition at work again. You need to be asking yourself, who am I becoming? Like, I'm running around with these people and they're doing bad stuff. It's only a matter of time when you join them. You don't want to do that. But if you're running around with people who are smart, intelligent, and diligent, they're doing the stuff they need to do, they get up and doing what they need to do when they need to do it, they're speaking the right words, they're behaving very well, then you will be influenced. Whatever you roll around with, you will become part of it. Okay? So who am I becoming? Be asking yourself that question regularly. Okay? So these students, we selected a number of them, the ones who can tell us about their journey from when they started. What were they thinking? They think their abilities were limited. I'm not clever, so I'm just going to stay in this my non-clever position for the rest of my life. Or they're going to say, well, that was who I was in November. And then after attending the sessions, I started to think about my actions and my thinking. And then by February, I went back to think what I had said was a particular way. I found out actually I've been moved. So they were monitoring who they are becoming. Okay? So if you guys blessed enough to participate in the club from September, this will help you to prepare you. And those who've already part of it, this will resonate. Okay? So think about that. Who are you becoming? Yeah? There's no point coming to this life, this world, spending however many years God grants you. Nobody's been promised a certain number. However many years God grants you. I think nobody even remembers that you were here. Yeah? Because you didn't achieve anything. Anyone, a 1-year-old, can make impact. Yeah? If you're sitting where you're sitting, even at your age, and you want to get something from over there, and you have a 1-year-old that can walk, and you send them. And while they go and get that stuff for you, you're able to do something else. I'm going to impact in your life. This is it. Every one of us
we give her a love clap?
From what Mrs. Olatunji just said. Okay? Your name? The name of your school?
My name is Wanji. I come from Esther Junior Secondary School. I learned that I should always follow people that are intelligent, brilliant, and not roam about with bad people. Thank you.
Beautiful, to be confident for me. She said I shouldn't I should never try it. I love that. Okay?
I learned that we should be proud of our flaws.
We should be proud of our flaws. Beautiful. You should be proud of your flaws. Nobody is flawless. So you should be proud of your flaws. No.
My name is Esther. So I learned that don't think about time, think about lifetime.
Oh, beautiful. I love that. Don't think about time. Think about lifetime, right? Beautiful.
My name is Abdulsalam Barak, and I learned that I should change my weakness to my strengths.
Oh, beautiful. I should change my weakness to my strength. Okay?
My name is Owena Juliet. I'm from Moses High School. I learned that you should not look at your age, but look at where you are going.
Nice. Don't look at your age. Look at where you are going to. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, amazing students. So sometimes in November 2024, the Mindset Makeover Club was piloted in several schools across Lagos State. And we have representatives from some of the schools here right now. They'll be telling us the success stories, testimonials, and all it is for you to hear about the Mindset Makeover Club. Are you excited about that? Yes. Okay. So right now, I'll be calling on the school. The name of the school is Sari Gamu. Oh, I think that's the school that gave us that lovely Sari Gamu. And I'll be calling on the facilitator, Mrs. Okowulu Ikeria Obiageli. Give her a clap now. The love clap. Oh, I like it, the love clap. The love clap again. Sari Gamu. You too. And the students, Sunday, you will video.
Good morning, everyone. MMC-R Vice President of Sarego Junior Secondary School. When I was deployed to that school, I was not a counselor. But I saw something like this, I said, I will take it upon myself because I don't want my school to be lagging on this. So I started with them, not minding the administrative work. It's okay, because I have passion in counseling. I started, because I look at the school environment, it was something else. We both, we thank God to the glory of God, the innovation is going on now. So in essence, when I saw it, Makeover Mindset Club, when Tofia was talking, he made mention of prince and princesses. That was the name I gave to my students. My students, are you there?
Yes,
ma'am. When I came, I noticed that some of them will have very low self-esteem because of the environment where they are. If some of you know, in the side, that is where they are. So I was coming from Surrey. Boys, that is government college. I was employed there. I said, I have to make an impact. When she was talking about impact, I said, I have to make an impact in this school. So when they brought about this mindset, I took over it. I started teaching. We do it every Wednesday, and to the glory of God, many of them have self-esteem. And not only on Wednesdays, I teach them on assembly time. Every Wednesday morning, I'll come there and teach them in the morning. And my teachers are interested. Because I don't know whether that will permit me to read what my teacher. So, she's more June. As I was just going now, she just sent this message concerning the Mindset Club. So, please just let me know. Thank you, I'm here already. He said, the program has brought a lot of positive changes in the learners' behavior and how they manage their emotions and resolve issues. This program came at the same time when the school and the society needed a different, modern and innovative approach to solving problems faced by the people and how to manage their emotions. I appreciate your contribution, Mrs. Oko, our Vice Principal, and to this transformation program. My regards to the founder of the program. Thank you. Signed, Mrs. Modu, MA.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sunday Lumo. I'm coming from Sarigo Junior Secondary School. I want to say my story. When Haven starts this mindset program, I have good esteem of myself. If teacher calls me, I will be like, did I want to serve punishment or something? Because I know this to I used to make trouble with anybody, and I used to be afraid of all the teachers. But when our vice principal came into our school and started teaching us about the mindset program, I was very happy. I usually come every Wednesday to the program. So, the first thing I learned was power of yes. It means to add yes to what you cannot do. Like she usually says. She said she's not used to drive car. She don't like driving car. That anytime she enters the car that she wants to learn how to drive. She used to be afraid of trailer. That trailer will hit her or something. But when she now learned, she said that she'll be driving her own way and trailer will be riding her own way. But now, she's trying. Like me, I don't know how to ride bicycle. I'm always afraid that I will injure or something. There will be an accident. So all my friends, they know it to teach me how to ride the bicycle. And if they want to teach me, I'll tell them to stop. But now, I am trying. And I want to say about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the recognizing, understanding, and managing your emotion and other people's own. Thank you.
Confidence for me. Nice. Well done, Ma. Well done. So right now, I'll be coming on the next school. That's Araromi Senior Secondary School. And the facilitator, Mrs. Shonuke Mayo Elizabeth, and the student, Esther Olatunji Foundation. Let's celebrate them, please.
This program has really touched our lives, even the teachers in the school. We really thank our coordinator. She tried. She brought that program at the time we needed it. In fact, so many testimonies. Even when we are, anytime we have a program, we see our teachers around us, they will be like, when somebody's like thinking like, what does the person mean? As if the person is grappling. So many of the topics, in fact. And I said I would say something if I come today. I wish we have more time to learn from that learn that kind of program. The time was too short because of other programs. You know, school programs, there are many. So while doing that program, now we're having issue with other programs, like obstructing that program. So Mindset program, in a nutshell, is what we all need. In fact, it touched our lives, the teachers and the students. All of them benefited from it. And we really thank you. God bless you, man. And we take you more than this by God's grace. God bless you so much.
What I learned about Mindset program is that Mindset helps you to grow your ability and self-knowledge. Before, when I just entered senior secondary school, I found it difficult to read and understand what I read. Sometimes I want to carry book and be like, instead of carrying it, let me just do something else, maybe watch film or press phone or something else. Yeah. But after I joined this Mindset program, I found it very interesting to read and understand. And for most of you, I find it very difficult to attend program because when I just want to join the Mindset program, if they come and be like, oh, this time I'm going to go to this club, best I just pay. But after some while, I even joined some people to the Mindset program, and that really been of help to me. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you for that presentation and the success story. So right now, I'll be called the next school is Surulere Junior Secondary School. And let's celebrate them. This is Rehab Edition and Mohammed Khadija.
Mindset Makeover Club. Mindset Makeover Club. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is from Surulere Junior Secondary School. Now, let me first commend the efforts of the organizers, the founders, for bringing this program into reality. I greet you, ma'am, and everyone sitting here. Mindset Makeover Club is a wonderful club. It's a club that enlightens the faith of both the teachers and the students, because this program is enlightening in such a way that it brings back or brings in the real self. For example, in the school where I'm the school counselor, and there was a lot of cars here and there, and some students are having the problem, the difficulties in terms of reading and other aspects of life. When I was posted to that school, I was able to solve some of the problems. By bringing this program to our schools, it has opened the eyes of the students, because some of them are facing the problem of fear by coming out to talk. Majority of them are not bold. But by having this program, it has made them to overcome that fear of failure. Some have the fear of attending to the mathematics aspects, and also in all various of lives. Even the teachers, they gave kudos to the organizers. I forgot to come along with the notes. Some of them brought forward for them to commend the effort of the organizers. So I commend the effort once again for bringing this program into reality, and I pray to the organizers and everyone sitting here that we should all, whatever the things that we laid our hands on, we should all elevate us in all ramifications.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohammed Khadija. I am a representative of Surulere Junior Secondary School. I want to begin to thank the founder of the Mindset Makeover Club, to the organizers, and to everyone who contributed to this amazing club. As I stand before you today, I am reminded of the journey that brought me here. A journey of self-discovery, a journey of struggles, and a journey of transformation. Before joining the Mindset Makeover Club, I was lost in the suffocated by my own negative thought that whispered I wasn't enough. Every day I felt like I was living in the prison of my own mind, wondering if I would ever find my way out. But when I discovered the power of positive thinking and self-confidence, I learned to challenge my doubt, to speak my truth, and to focus on my strength and to believe in myself. I learned to silence the voice that hold me back and to embrace the whisper of hope that pushed me forward. I remember the days when I was a shy person. I was afraid to share my feelings and thoughts with others. I thought if I opened up, it would only bring me more fears or be met with rejection. But Mindset Makeover Club showed me that openness is strength, not weakness. It taught me to face my fears. It taught me to speak my truth, and it also taught me to sing with a voice that was once silent by doubt. I have also overcome my biggest struggle, procrastination, and it has also given me the confidence to stand before you today and share my story. So I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the founder of the Mindset Makeover Club. Thank you for seeing us when we didn't even see something in ourselves. Thank you for believing in us when we didn't even believe in ourselves. Your vision and dedication have changed many lives, and we are forever grateful. So I want to leave you with this question. What is the story you want to tell about your life? Will it be one of fear and doubt? Or will it be one of courage and success? The story depends in your hand. The story is yours to write. Let's write it together with mindset, purpose, and passion. Remember that your only limit is your own mind. Thank you.
Okay, so right now we're calling on the next government college, Lagos. And let's celebrate them. This is Moloku Augustina Kuche and students. Good day, everyone. Good day, students. Are you happy?
Yes.
Yeah. I must be honest. I have great boys here. My students, in fact, they are wonderful. And they will be the one to tell the story more. We find it difficult to select. We find it difficult to say it's you because every one of them is highly loaded. Once you see them, you see Mindset Makeover Club. You know, I use any opportunity I have to address the public or to talk. I used to tell this generation, the opportunity you are having now, if in our own time we had this kind of opportunity, I said maybe we'll be developing cars that move in the water because we'll be doing great things. So it's a very great opportunity that we have to have this Mindset Makeover Club in our own time. And actually it has really impacted on the students, even on the teachers as well. We are not left out. In fact, it's a program that when you come in contact with, you want to continue. And actually we wanted to continue, just that it is already time for us to summarize. So, I'm very grateful, man. We appreciate everything you've done. Thank you. You keep on encouraging us. Even when school programs are there to distract us and other things, we still find our way. I was discussing with my colleague while we said, for your sake, we have to make every effort to make sure that it is what? A success. So, we are very grateful. Thank you for the strength. And the Lord will energize you the more. This is just your starting point. You will get to that. And as we are looking up to you as well, we will get there in Jesus' name.
Amen. Good day, everyone. My name is Ukami Kachi, and I'm from Government College, Lagos Senior. Firstly, mindset is a set of beliefs that Mindset is a set of belief that change the person's behavior, his action, or his thinking. We have two types of mindset: fixed mindset and growth mindset. Fixed mindset is when a person's mindset or beliefs are in stone. While growth mindset is when a person has the belief to improve more on his beliefs. Before I started this mindset journey, I was a temperamental person. I get angry at every issue. I use negative words, negative I talk to myself negatively because I felt I couldn't do it. But my teacher here, she's helped me a lot. When I met her for the first time, she never said anything negative. She always says, rather than say see me see wahala, she says see me see blessing. She has helped me to see that if I am temperamental, I should ignore people that are making me angry because I get easily frustrated. 3 topics in this mindset section has helped me a lot: emotional intelligence, self-management, and the power of positive self-talk. Emotional intelligence is the ability for a person to identify his emotions and know how to express it carefully. Self-management is the practice of a person to be conscious about his emotions, in order to reach personal goals. It is when a person is being aware of his emotions and the way he controls his emotions to reach personal goals. Why self-talk, positive self-talk, is when a person talks to himself positively, not to motivate himself, not to keep himself going. And that positive self-talk is an aspect of growth mindset. Today, I can say that I am seeing myself as a person that I'm going now to stop being a temperamental person. And thanks to this Mindset Makeover Club, I really appreciate them, and I've seen impact in my life, and I also know that the impact in everybody's life. Thank you.
So right now, I think that's the senior government college, the senior segment. Right now, we'll call on government college again, the junior segment. Facilitator, Mrs. Okoto, Ifeanyi, and Zakaria Chami. Let's celebrate them, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ogogo Ifeanyi from Government Junior College. We are actually here to say a big thank you to what the Mindset Club have been doing for my children in school. I want to say that club is a transforming club. It's an educative one that has helped to transform the life of so many students in my school. I will actually attest, and together with every other teacher seated here, we agree with me that it's not easy to handle a boys' school. But immediately that the club was introduced, I discovered that most of those topics helped to take the toll of the school environment. It was very difficult to handle some of those children. Whether you tell them, go inside the class, and they're like, they listen to you at the moment, and another time they're out again with different issues. Topics like, I began to introduce how the mind works. That for everything one becomes in life, even those that have achieved wealth, it starts with the mind. So I inculcated that into them. Some of them during that time did not believe in themselves. I told them, you can do better. You can be of good behavior. That your mind, you should think first before you act. That it's through your thinking that you become a better person. So I was able to instill that in them. I was able to pick some boys, of which I groomed through some topics like emotional intelligence that has helped them in their choice of words and how to react and how to make friendship in order to cope some situations that they would have ran out quickly to meet teachers to say, they slapped me, he do me this, he do me that. But they were able to hold themselves. You see them bringing out encouraging words within the school. And other teachers, I have a teacher that commented in my class, I will show you after this. At the time, they will go, what happened to this class? Do you see how quiet they are? They are no longer coming out to report that they did this to them. And as well, I was able to introduce to them too another topic that talked about reflection and self-accountability. It also helps. I personally, as a teacher, whereas when they come to report a particular issue, I don't judge them. I just tell them, judge yourself for what you said. Okay, could there have been other way you would have handled this issue and you wouldn't have escalated that? You see them saying, oh, yes, ma'am, maybe I wouldn't have slapped him. Maybe I wouldn't have. Before you know, I say, so what do you say? Or you help yourself. They hold themselves. So, okay, I will not do it again. So I want to say that the Mindset Club is a powerful one. We need it. We need it because self-impacting, enlightening, and educating. And I know we will get there. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Zakaria. I'm from Government College Junior. I'm here to discover what myself has done in my life. Ever since I've joined Mindset Club, I've learned that my mind is so powerful that whenever I think about positive things, good things will happen to me, but when I think about negative things, bad things will happen to me. Ever since then, I discovered that I've been thinking about good things, and my life is better than before in the area of my study. Before I used to fail my exam, that I would depend on my friend, but now I said to myself, I can do it, I will make it in life. I also learned the topic, which is emotional intelligence. Before I would drop somebody, and when people meet me, I always beat them, but when I joined the Mindset Club, they taught me how to forgive and pity people, and how to say good words to people. I also learned the topic, how to overcome fear of failure. Before I failed my exam, my mom beat me that, what is all our efforts for sending me to school. I always tell her that I'm sorry, that I'll make it, and till then I'll be passing my exam, and all I have to say is to thank Mindset Makeover Club.
Thank you, Mindset Makeover Club. Well done. That's Government College, the junior section. So the next school right now is Ajik Beta Junior School. Let's celebrate them. This is everyone on Oluwaseyi, and I know if Oluwasike.
And please everyone Oluwaseyi from Akura Girls. I want to thank the founder and also everyone that have made this club a success. Mindset Makeover Club has not only been inspiring, it has really brought about positive development in the lives of not only the students, even the teachers. I remember that before the commencement of this club, one of the students here today, she had very low self-esteem. And when she walked up to me, she's always scared. She's within her peers. She just believes that she can't do it. I've had them talk to when this club, beside this club, I tried to include her. Even before then, I know I would have come like once or two times to always complain that she wasn't like that from the primary school. And to the glory of God today, the club with the topics we learned, there was total a positive change, and mindset moved from being fixed to a growth mindset. And when we eventually had the second term results, someone that once saw herself as a nobody, she came first. And so the success story. So the group has really helped, even myself. Some of the topics, emotional intelligence, time management, saying no uselessly. And there are some things that we pay attention to that things just wait more like I don't just say no, but because of fear of you're trying to please someone, you accept to act. Eventually, time wasted and have regained. So I want to really appreciate the founder, and I pray that beyond the imagination, this organization will cook us to go higher and higher to the glory of God. Thank you.
My name is Esther Olatunji. I am a student from Adibula Girls Junior High School. I am just since I joined the Mindset Makeover Club, I have been inspired in so many ways based on the topic linked, especially time management. Prior to my learning time management, I used to procrastinate and get distracted. But after knowing and learning about time management, I was able to prioritize tasks, set realistic goals, and avoid procrastination. Also in my academics, there have been tremendous improvements. Time management was really a game changer. Thank you.
That was nice. Beautiful presentation. Time management. You should be time conscious, you know? Thank you. That was Ajigada School. Junior. Then we have the next school on the list is Ajay Senior School. And the facilitator, Mr. Kido Moturayo Kikalama, a student, is a Emmanuel. Let's celebrate them, please. Let's celebrate them now.
Good day, everyone. I am not Ido Moturayo, but she's on maternity leave. But when she was going, she asked me to help her. So I even told her I'm not interested because every time she come, she said, Adeli, Blessed Wednesday. I want to do Blessed Wednesday. I was like, please don't involve me with your Blessed Wednesday. I don't have the strength. Just know what you do. But the little topic I taught them, I was also moved. I taught them distraction and procrastination. You know, as mothers at home, I was like, okay, I want to do something. Okay, let me quickly watch one scene in this scene before I do. But when I taught them, I believe that, okay, let me finish what I'm doing because distraction brings procrastination. So I learned that I will not face any distraction. So and when we were doing COVID 7, when I told them to tell me their experience, what they were telling me, I was moved. Like, they really changed. One told me that any little thing, they should just go and shout at her, she should start crying. But she has learned to know that, okay, she has self-esteem, that she has learned to stand on her own ground and not to be with person. And as a teacher, the little time I taught them, it also changed my mindset about some things also. Thank you very much for the organizing.
Good day, everyone. I'm Eze Manu, a student from Ajay Comprehensive Student. And today I'm here to share my experience with Mindset Makeover Club. Mindset Makeover Club is a real life-changing club because it really changed my life. And there's not much I can say about mindset that all of you here does not know. So I'm going to say about something that you all don't know about me. How Mindset Makeover has changed me. Before I joined Mindset Makeover Club, I used to be getting 4/10 my mathematics test because I used to say that I don't know math and I don't want to know math because it's very hard. When I joined Mindset Makeover Club, I learned about the power of yes and about growth mindset, believing that your talent and your skills and your intelligence can be improved through practice. And then as I applied the power of yes into my everyday life, and I said, I can know math. I don't know math yet, but with practice, I can know math. I also learned how to communicate with people. And I use that and meet my friend who knows math more than me and tell him that he should teach me math. I also learned about time management and I started setting goals on when we'll be meeting and where we'll be meeting to be learning the math. So from then, when I started doing it once in a while, now I'm getting 10/10 in my math. I used to procrastinate a lot. I would say, I will do this later. I will do this later. I will go to the library later. I will go and meet my friend to explain this to me later. But after I joined Mindset Makeover Club, now what I used to say is, I will go and meet my friend to teach me this again. I will go to the library again because I've started doing it, not saying that I will go and do it. Mindset Makeover Club is not like the ones, not like in a class where a teacher is teaching and the student is listening only. It's a club where like two people are interacting or two colleagues are interacting. where people are sharing their life experience and others are learning from it. And the facilitator covered a range of topics using a practical approach, pushing me to discuss them and improving my communicating and confidence skills. So I'm really grateful to Mindset Makeover Club for improving my communicating and confidence and for making me to work on myself. And now I'm proud to say that I'm very good at maths.
You teach me mathematics, yes. They say procrastination is the thief of time. So I will say I'll do it later. I will say I'll do it again, right? Thank you so much. That was actually senior school. So right now, we have Achigeda Junior School the other time. Right now, we'll be having Achigeda Senior School. And I'll be calling on the facilitator, Mrs. Shomanjo Anna, Senami, and students Nina Rosemary. Let's celebrate them, please. Good day, everyone. I am not Shomanjo. So, I am Rosemary class teacher. As a result of this, although I'm not a member of Mindset Makeover Club, but they do use my office for their whatever they're having their meeting. So sometimes I listen to whatever they are saying, and that was where I got to know about Rosemary's changes in character as a result of mindset. It happened that last time Rosemary was involved in a fight, which led to she writing and understanding and partaking and the rest. So as a result of that fight, I was able to discover her that she's this type of a person that is very reserved, she doesn't keep friends, she gets easily angry. But after everything, and she involved herself in Mindset Makeover Club, she changed. Even when I got to class, I also think about biology. Whenever I get to class, I say, okay, there's no marker. Rosemary will stand up and give me marker. Academically, she has changed. Even her character, she now mingle with others. Again, she no longer the exam type. So I'm seeing a very big thank you for the founder of Mindset Makeover Club for this wonderful opportunity and privilege. And you're giving to every one students. I'll pray that God will continue to lift you up in Jesus' name.
Therefore, my name is Rosemary, a student of Adela Girls Senior High School. I'm here to share my story. First of all, I would like to define what is empathy. Empathy is the act of feeling pity to someone. I remember a day when my mom and I went to village to take care of my aunt that just gave birth. So my aunt was too stingy for food. So I went to her in her room asking her, "Aunt, why are you so stingy for food?" So she insulted me. She insulted me, calling me all sorts of things. So I felt angry that day. I went to my mom. I told my mom everything. My mom said I should calm down. So I remember that my counselor, she had taught me something in mindset, that I should have pity and mercy to someone. So I said to her everything that was in my mind, let me just forgive her. So I forgive her that day. And I remember that showing pity to someone is good, and it changes my life from bad to good. It changes my life from negative parts to positive parts. And this mindset have overall me through my academics, my behavior, and my lifestyles. I remember when I was in SS1, when I entered into this community, I was calmed. I usually stay alone. I don't have any, but I don't actually know to make friends. So, as a result of emotional intelligence, I started making friends, and I know that emotional intelligence is the key to both personal and professional success. Thank you.
and they are also collaborators with the Mindset Makeover Club. I'll be calling on Mrs. Esther from Esther Olatunji Foundation. Let's give her a round of applause. She will introduce herself when she comes. And Jimon also from Esther Olatunji Foundation.
Good morning, everybody. This is awesome. Good morning. Let me start by saying our meeting. My name is Mr. Olatunji, and we are from Esther Olatunji Foundation, and I believe we are the only foundation here. For now. And please, can you give us a round of applause? Thank you. Let me start by saying our meeting with Mrs. Shogoluga was divine. Was actually divine. Esther Olatunji Foundation started in the church. And it actually started, with just a class among the teenagers in the church. I happen to be one of, the ESCOs in the church. And I identified that some of these teenagers, when they come to church, they don't stay. Why? Because most of them, their parents don't even attend that church. They attend another church. But because of the interest they picked in the church, they like attending. So when they come, they also feel misplaced, even in the church. And at a point, they feel, let me start going to another church. So you find them going from one place to the other. So I picked interest in them, their academics. What and where are you? What level are you? What do you want to become? And I realized that most of them are not even confident where they are. They don't even want to disclose the position or the point where they were. So we started with that class and we started teaching them. I called on some similar like-minded people like me too, and we started grooming them together. And before we knew it, the foundation started. So it didn't actually start as the foundation, we just started as a class. And before we knew it, the foundation started as a teenager building teenagers, gifts for God's glory. And so I have a sister in UK, and I told the sister in UK, and I said, I want to also add value to the teachers that are teaching these teenagers. I don't just want the teachers to just be teaching them, and we want to also add values to ourselves. And she said, if there's any foundation or any vision you have there that can groom our teachers to also improve them. And that was how she connected me with Mrs. Shogoluga. So it was actually on the premise of grooming the teachers, not even the students. So by the time we met and she told me all that she's been into, this is divine. This is good. This is like looking for one thing and you are getting two. You want to train the teachers now, this is an opportunity, but not for only the teachers, now even the students. Some of the students, or yes, we call them students, in the church, most of them, in their various schools, mindset is yet to get there. So it's an avenue, also an opportunity for us to also make impact even right in that foundation. And since we started just barely 3-4 months ago, the training, and within those months, several impacts have been made. If you allow my students, they all want to talk, but I don't want to, because of time, I will just allow Bolaji Jimo to tell us what he has gained in just within a space of 2 months, because we started in May, 2 months. So let me give the floor to Jimo Bolaji.
Good day, everyone. Hey, I'm Jimo Bolaji. I'm from Esther Olatunji Foundation. I want to just share my experience on what I gained from the Mindset Makeover Club and how it affected my academics. Before this training, I really hate maths. I don't like studying maths. I don't like studying maths. I'm not good at it. So in my school, it's either if you fail maths, you repeat class. So you know what I do? When I get home, I use this app called AutoMaths to solve my homework and assignments. So when I get to school, if they ask me if I've done your assignments, I've done my assignments. Explain to me. I don't know. So when I was introduced to this MMC-R, I joined. Then I was introduced to a topic called fixed versus good mindsets. Our facilitator for that day said, fixed mindset is when you believe that your intelligence are set in stone. So when I sat down, I was in that circle like, yes, this is me, this fixed mindset, that I'm not good at maths. So she went further and explained that growth mindset is when you believe that your intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. I said, okay, let me think about it. Me using photomas to solve my assignments, solve everything. I can use my brain, what my brain there for. So I promised myself when I go home that, let me start now. This is the best time for me to start now. So I put up my book, started solving, meeting others that know more than I do. And I just found out that math was very simple to me. That is just a cheating. I was a boy that I get 54 in my maths, 53, but now I get 87, 89. So that's how mindset training Thank you.
I'm sorry to do this. I would please want you to allow this particular student because she will fight me if I don't allow her. Elizabeth Ode, she's out of secondary school. She's awaiting admission. And she's the kind of student that after finishing our work, fortunately she passed them. She felt there was no need for her to study any longer. Let me just wait for my admission. Once I get into the university, I can go on. But after going through the mindset training, she's been able to come up with this.
My name is Olivia. After my work on the job, I felt I was going from school. I don't know how I'm going to at all. I felt that maybe when I enter school, I will continue from where I stopped from. But a topic struck me during neuroplasticity. It is the how the brain adapts and expands. That topic really struck me. So I was like, it's not me wasting my time at home doing nothing. Why don't I engage? And since I'm awaiting admission, then I want to study linguistics. So I was like, why don't I just download the app to study French, to just engage myself, just not to sit at home doing nothing. So I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you, and I love that. You want to study linguistics? I'm a linguist too. So should I say esprit de corps, or what should I say? So right now, thank you. Amazing presentation. Thanks to all the schools. Let's give ourselves a round of applause again. As we all know, that the Mindset Makeover Club is all about interaction. Interactive session. You don't just sit down. We practice active listening, speaking, critical thinking, and the likes. So it's time for the interactive section. And if you look at the wall, we have different topics listed. We have about 4 topics here, 4 topics here, and 2 topics behind. You look at the topics, look at the one that resonates with you or the one that you feel you need. So here right now, we have the emotional intelligence. You want to discuss about emotional intelligence? It talks about how you manage your emotion and those of others, you know? Like somebody mentioned the other side that it's temperamental. A temperamental person needs emotional intelligence. How do you manage your emotions? Then the other one, there is social media influence. Either we like it or not, we are in the age of social media. You know, the TikTok, the Facebook, Instagram. So, you want to learn about or discuss about how social media can have an influence on you, negative or positive. So that's the group you belong to. And the next one is the power of intentionality. In life, you have to be intentional about whatever you do, whatever it is at all. So the power of intentionality talks about how you ensure you get stuff done. You know, people were talking about procrastination. Procrastination, they say, is the thief of time. So if you want to be intentional, that's the group you should belong to. And the next one is time management. Yes. We are in Africa and in Nigeria time, we say African time. And there is something I learned from the convener of this event, Mrs. Topai Shongonuga. She is so time conscious. She's always hammering it. Time. You don't waste your time. My time is my most precious. I was learning from her. Wow, she really influenced. Let's give her a round of applause again. So if you want to learn about time management, that's the group you should belong to. It tells you how you manage your most expensive resource. And what's your most expensive resource? Time is your most expensive resource. And the next one is say no guiltlessly. Some of us don't know how to say no. Am I correct? Some people feel they have to say yes. You don't have to say yes every time, most especially the girl child. Yeah, you don't have to say yes. If you say no, you don't have to feel guilty. Everybody here needs to learn how to say no without feeling guilty. So if you don't know how to say no, you always want to please everybody around you. I think you should belong to this group. And the next one is spot the mindset game. How do you know the kind of mindset you have? Do you have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset? So if you want to learn how to or discuss, have an interactive session on how to spot your mindset, that's the group you should belong to. And the next one is the power of self-talk. Yes, that's self-affirmation. Are you standing in your own way? So you should know and learn the power of self-talk. Then we have, if you want to learn that's the group you should belong to. Then we have self-esteem and confidence. You know, there are so many people that are shy. I know someone that when they ask her to come and speak or ask him to come and speak in public, you say, I would rather die. Me speak in public. No, God forbid. So if you want to learn self-confidence, self-esteem, that's the group you should belong to for the interactive session. And the next one is goal setting. How do you set your goal? Where are you going? How will you get there? Do you want to learn about that? How to set your goal? How to prioritize your goal? So that's the group you should belong to. And lastly, reframing challenges. Okay, reframing challenges. You know, life is full of ups and downs. Life is full of challenges. So how do you reframe challenges? Are challenges a roadblock or an opportunity for growth? So let's discuss that. So just look around, look at the group that resonates with you or the one you love to join for the interactive session. Okay, so I think we are going to form, let me just clarify. Okay, so you just go to whichever group that resonates with you, like I said earlier. The groups are there on the wall. You can just check which one do you want to join. So let's do that in a few minutes.
Hey.